All right, before I come to the audience, there's a question that came to mind. Dr. Abasi, the concern I have, when a man hears or when a family hears you say Sophie is right or is okay, it can affect marriages because a man who is so used to doing that might not even look for his wife anymore or might feel that his wife is unattractive because he's so used to that. So she becomes an option. And that now becomes a main thing. So it can destroy homes. So that's when I hear things like that, it's quite worrisome because it's against the plans for God for our marriage.
No. I agree with you. And when it's valid, let me give it to you that it's valid. But the truth is this. Let's do not change what the data tells us. Couples or man and woman actually have more sex before marriage. When they get married, sexual activity actually goes down. That has nothing to do with the man going to Sophie. Yes, we discourage it when Sophie becomes a daily thing because it becomes addictive.
Yeah.
So we don't want that. Again, that is just an option to get to the 21 times. Nobody wants a situation where you are home with your woman. You know, interesting thing, during COVID, we actually found out when COVID forced all of us to stay home, it was like one of the worst experiences for men globally. Because now you don't have an outlet. And you are with the madam, and your body is not turning on. Your body is just failing you. And there are some men who are not promiscuous. They are not going to do bad thing there. Trust me, even if they legalize polygamy all over the world, some men will not do it. But what happens when a man's body fails him, and is with the woman he loves, and is with the woman he has spent all his life, he doesn't want to do anything else, and the body fails him. The first thing is the woman starts accusing him that he has gone to do something outside. And the man has not done that. So the reality is we have to accept what we have. And what we're talking about today is prevention is better than cure. Yeah. What are the things we need to focus on before we get to that point? Okay. We started the show. This is a global thing. It's affecting men all over the world. So let's start paying attention to what we can do. Soapy is not your only option. And we don't want you to do it on a daily basis because it can lead to addiction. And of course, it will break the marriage. So we have to be mindful.
All right. Let's come to you. Who on this side? Can I have first timers, please? People that don't usually get the mic. Yes, go ahead. If they have the mic, go ahead, talk. I can't see the mic. Go ahead.
All right. Good morning, Dr. Abasi. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm just curious about the timing of a thing when somebody say a man have to last for an hour. So I get to understand that there are different rounds in sexual activities. But when you talk about lasting 1 hour, are you saying that as a man, I should last 1 hour for a single round? Because I read that medically, if you are to ejaculate, it should not be more than at least 3 to 5 minutes. So when you talk about an hour, so I'm confused.
Okay.
I want to get clarity on that.
Thank you. Excellent question. You see, the issue about how long you last, again, this is for the benefit of the women. Because remember, your body acts like a microwave. You've seen the woman you want. So your body is already revving up. And contrary to what people think, none of us men here have sperm now in our body. We produce that sperm during that foreplay period. So what is required is that you must be able to maintain your erection for at least 15 minutes. Your 1 hour should not be the knocking. So that your 15 minutes to maintain that erection, you're going to put some time into foreplay with the woman. If you're thinking of getting a baby, you cannot get into her when she's not wet. In order to get her wet, you need to press certain things. You need to do foreplay with her. So that is all the time you have to include into that situation. Trying to last longer, it's not advisable. The other thing that is not advisable, medically, believe it or not, we do not want you to do more than 1 round a day. Let me say that again. We do not want a man to do more than 1 round a day. Every time you ejaculate, your first ejaculation is the most production you're going to have. When you are trying to do second and third, your reserve tank is already empty. Your leg will be shaking. You don't want that. Do a prolonged love making so it becomes not sex, it's love making. So the woman too will enjoy it. It becomes mutually benefiting and it increases your chance of getting her pregnant.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Abasi.
Good morning.
And good morning to you all.
Good morning.
I think I'll be supporting what Madam Morayo said concerning the Christian aspect of it, talking about masturbation of soapy or whatever. One thing I believe is that just like the taste of sugar, just like the taste of smoke and everything, you never can tell when you get to the stage of addiction.
Yeah.
And you see, when you say, oh, I'm just going to be taking a bottle of beer. I'm not the drunken type. Then all of a sudden, oh, you said, I have a problem. And that problem is actually getting to me. As a result of that, I'm taking 3 bottles today. Yeah. And before you know it, the person becomes a drunkard. Yeah. Then people that used to know him before, then look at him and said, but we used to know him. Yeah. Now, that is the area of what Madam Raya was saying about the Christian. Now, to me, I believe, according to my own experience, that there are ways that you can have a particular wife that you love. And as a result of good communication, then that love remains. I am telling you, I've been married now for 13 years.
Fantastic.
And I'll be telling you that to me, personally, my wife looks new to me every day. And there's no doubt about that. I'm not saying that because of the show.
Yeah.
It depends on the way you see things.
Yeah.
Now, if you are the type that will always do side chick, there is no what even Jesus will stand in front of you to say.
Okay.
You will continue with side chick.
All right.
Not because of this show. And if you are the type that, you know, there are some women, they say, oh, once I love. And there are still women that will say, one man is not enough for me. There is nothing you can do about that. So we can manage both sides.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Manage both sides.
Thank you very much, sir. Would you like to respond?
Excellent point.
1 second, sir. Let him respond.
Excellent point. But we're talking about science, right? We're mindful of religion. We're mindful of, culture. Sex to women, it's emotional. Sex to all my brothers and myself is a physiologic need. Sex is food to us. It's not emotional. There are some men who have sex with a girl and they don't even know her name. They don't remember her name because it's a physiologic release. Yes, I'm mindful of addiction, the risk of going the wrong way. We are all mindful of that. It's not only sugar or salt, but we have to face the reality. Your body is a complex machine. If you don't use certain functions, those functions go away.
Okay.
How you manage it depends on you and I.
All right.
But sex is food to men.
All right. Thank you very much. Yes. Where's the mic? Go ahead. When you're done, you can pass it to the man with the white shirt.
I would like to speak my dialect. That's
No
why
question to Dr. Abasi. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
Your show. I really appreciate you, ma. This is my first time to attend your program.
Thank you.
My wife has been talking a lot concerning this program.
Thank you, sir.
This is Balogun.
Thank you, sir.
Chemo, àwọn ọkùnrin kọ́ ló ń ṣàánú fún wa.
Àmín, àmín.
A rí pé ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ fẹ́ ẹlòmíì tó yẹ pé okó ẹ̀ ti le. Ìgbà tó fẹ́ inject ìyàwó ẹ̀, ó kàn rí pé okó ẹ̀ lọlẹ̀. Ìyẹn number 1, sir.
Yes.
Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ní páìlì ńgbà míì.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan tó ní páìlì ńgbà yẹn. At the end of the day, nǹkan ọmọkùnrin ẹ̀ ò ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa. Ẹ ṣàkílẹ̀ ẹni ẹ lè ṣe. And ẹ̀bùdẹ̀ ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan náà tó jẹ́ pé ó ti ń suffering with his stomach problem for a long time. About 30 years ago. Tó ti ń bá tu ẹ̀. Tó máa sọ fún gbà yẹn pé lọ lélẹ̀ ó lò ó ṣe test wọ́n ní bí ó lọ́sà ó ti lo oògùn ọ̀sà gan ó ti sù. Ẹ ṣàkílẹ̀ lè ṣe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Those are good questions. So let's pick the first part of it, Gongon. A man gets a little bit of erection, and now he wants to penetrate. This is his wife, and all of a sudden there's a power failure. What my brother just said is the number 1 reason why men have premature ejaculation. You see, the blood vessel that Baba God puts here is so small compared to the one he put in your heart. That is why when a man doesn't wake up with an erection, why they concluded scientifically that heart attack is around the corner is because there is blockage already in the smaller parts of those blood vessels. This one is still pumping, but it will block. This one that is blocked, well, sooner or later, is going to come here. Right? And that is why a man, when you go to the other room, you need all your cylinders to be firing. That leads to the second question. Pile, which some people call jedi. It's hemorrhoids because you are being so packed up and you have to push to produce stool. Now the blood vessels are forced out. That blood vessel is wastage. It's not coming here. Your cylinder is not going to fire completely. Sure, you understand? So when you see a man that the moment he gets a little bit direction, he wants to go in, it's psychological because he does not want to lose that direction. And part of it, not blaming women, but because he does not want to hear the comment that will come afterwards. So he needs to deal with pile. The major cause of pile is either dehydration or lack of fiber. There's a solution. You can go to any place, you get the fiber. When you eat fiber, it lowers your cholesterol. The pile will not come again. I can guarantee that. When the pile is taken off the table, it has more blood flow. Tell that same brother of yours, it's not the time for sexual activity that is going to eat swallow because he thinks swallow will give him energy. Swallow takes 6 to 7 hours for digestion. That means it's diverting blood away. So that little blood he got is from stimulation, but not enough to sustain erection. There are solutions for that.
So, yeah, are you understanding? Because me, I've lost.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Abasi.
Good morning.
Dr. Abasi.
Dr. Abasi, sorry. So my question is, you know, some men, when they don't have money, and they want to make love with their wife, some women will take it as a channel that, okay, shebi ofumi lowo ni, oya wa she now. You understand? So, and Baba don't rise. He won't fire. But the woman now go and wear double jeans at the bed. Now, and the man don't rise. So in the process of coming, that trying to console that guy may come down.
The thing will go down.
So what is the negative impact
of that?
That's number one question. The number two is, when we're talking about Christianity, it doesn't have, we are mixing Christianity with our social life, with our normal life. So when you're talking about masturbation, masturbation is not good, fine, but it's still good too. And I won't advise people not to do it, and I will not advise people to do it. And you choose yourself, your choice. Now, the second choice is that you can have a side chick. Now, when you have a side chick, you will know maybe you are going to do it or not. So in the process of that masturbation and having a side chick, what is the benefit of it? And the first one.
Okay, the first one. You got the first question.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes. So my brother was alluding to the two factors that leads to increased divorce globally. Money and bedroom action. Go and check it. It's not Dr. Abasi. The number one and number two reasons why divorce rate globally has gone up is lack of money and lack of bedroom action. So in some states in the US, they actually put a stop on divorce and wanted people to go for sexual counseling and look for financial counseling, and divorce rate dropped. As much as women love money, I'm going to tell you, she loves love making better than money. She wants money, but if you can get her to the mountaintop, she's not going to trade you for anybody. The other part of my brother's question is, what if your manhood is already rising and the woman is not allowing you to even score? See, that process, remember, that process has started when you were expecting, or maybe she even encouraged you. So you produce something and the production line got cut off. That's extremely painful for some men. Not only that, you're going to have what is called preseminal fluid. Preseminal fluid contains some sugar and some salt. And that pipeway has bacteria, so it can lead to infection. You see the point now? So let's separate religion. Let's look at how you're going to maintain the body that Baba God has given you. So that man that wanted to perform, and all of a sudden the woman is putting on 3 or 4 jeans, what do you expect him to do? He needs to avoid that infection, so he needs to release himself. Honestly, that is another option for masturbation. People will say, what's going on? Because if he doesn't, he's not going to be able to sleep comfortably.
You get a cold shower. A cold shower, it comes down.
No. Wait. No. She said what most women might say, but cold shower, will cold shower let him release? No, cold shower will just force him to have a physiologic down. Your skin is your largest organ, so when you put cold shower, all the nerves come down, but you have not released your production line.
So he has to release it.
He has to release it.
All right.
Good morning, everyone.
morning.
Thank you so much, Madam Mo. Thank you, Dr. Abasi. So my question is, this sex and masturbation thing, you said it's good for health. But then I also know that, okay, for some bodybuilders, you know, you can overwork certain muscles. So like, physically speaking, does it get excessive where it tells on the body, like, does it have any negative impact on the body when you do too much of sex or masturbation?
Fantastic question. So it's comparing natural process with man-made exercise.
Yeah.
Natural process comes with its benefit, not from Dr. Abasi, from Baba God. If you release and you go through lovemaking, your body releases 3 chemicals that you cannot buy with money. One of them is endorphins. They are your natural painkillers. They help your mood. Depression will be far away from you. That's one. The second one is dopamine, feel-good hormone. You actually become a better man to that woman. And the third one is what? Oxytocin. Oxytocin comes with prolactin. Go and Google it. Those two will lower your chance of cancer, and they also prolong your life. Exercise will not give you that.
So my question is, can a man masturbate so much or have sex so much until maybe the genitals or any part of the body begins to get like a negative impact of that? Is it possible?
Fantastic question. So there is a possibility of addiction to soapy, to masturbation. But when you come to love making and sexual activity, because of the benefit and because you see your whole sexual process starts and ends with ejaculation. That process is predetermined. So when your body releases these chemicals, like for example, you have a good love making, you're going to have the best sleep of your life. Sleep has been shown, not Dr. Abasi, sleep has been shown to increase your life compared to exercise. Exercise will only guarantee that you are not going to be sick. But getting good sleep will increase what we call telomeres. The longer your telomeres, the longer you live on life. So yes, there is a possibility of addiction, but there is no issue with overproduction because of sexual activity. Sex is actually the best form of exercise. It involves the whole body if you do it right. We're not talking bam, bam, bam. We're talking love making. Okay. You have the best sleep in your life. Your stress level will go down. And even your mannerisms. You know the old saying, when you go to a office and you see a woman that is extremely nice, she's getting it regularly.
I saw somebody talk about blue balls. Is that?
Yes, now that's what my brother was
That's the blue ball.
yes.
Go ahead.
All right. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
So I have 2 quick questions I would like to know. And the first question is, at what age can a man expect to stop seeing this morning glory? You know, where you get to maybe at what age would he stop seeing it?
Okay.
Where we won't have to
That is
panic?
normal. Okay, that is normal. Okay.
Then the second question is, at what age can a man stop reproducing? Like for instance now, Fatai Rolling Dollar had a child at the age of 81. Is it possible for all of us here when we get to that stage, or is just unique in his case?
All right. Good question.
Remember that what we're talking about is global. It's not only Fatai Rolling Dollar. Robert De Niro had a baby late. A man will always produce until he leaves this earth. A man's production, your ability to produce, to get a woman pregnant, depends on your level of testosterone production. Baba God has given that to you. Women will stop producing when they reach menopause, when estrogen dries off. Yours will continue. Morning glory has nothing to do with age. It has to do with your cardiovascular health. How good your heart is pumping, how blood flow.
So you can have it till 90, morning glory.
Absolutely.
I need a break. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we continue the conversation. Welcome back. I needed that break. 80 minutes. Okay. So who else? This side is very quiet. So what's going on? Okay, sir, go ahead.
Good morning, Dr. Abasi.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, my question is this, please. Is it really necessary that a man must take the woman to orgasm on every sex done? That's number one. Number two, what could be the main reason for child delay, like having conception?
Okay.
What could be the major reason for child conception? Okay. You know, when the man is medically strong, the woman has been confirmed that she's medically good as well.
Okay.
And
All right. That are the two questions. Fantastic questions. Thank you.
No, excellent question. So the first one is actually what we men need to pay attention to. His question is it normal? Is it necessary for you to get the woman to reach orgasm? It's not necessary, but it's better. Right? You want the sex to be mutually benefiting. You want it to be love-making. If a woman reaches orgasm, whether they like it or not, they enjoy sex more than we do. A woman that reaches orgasm, she releases more oxytocin than any other time in her life. What are the benefits of oxytocin? It reduces reproductive cancer. A woman that reaches orgasm, trust me, her stress hormone goes down. All that nagging that she would nag you normally, it will disappear for those period of time. So if you can do it, please do more love making than bam bam bam. Because if we do bam bam bam, we turn them into like a basket. They don't want that. But the truth of the matter is, men can do away without 3-course meal. What I mean by that is not all the time that we want to do full sex. Sometimes you might just give me a quickie. That's good. Remember, this thing, sex for men, is physiologic. So it's not all the time that I want all the full-blown. Just get me to the mountaintop and then I'm gone. My body goes down to what it should be. The second question is about infertility. In the past, we used to think infertility is majorly women. But it's given us the case of where the man is okay, the woman is okay, they've done HSG, they've done all this blood work, and everything seems to be fine. One of the most common reasons for infertility or lack of childbearing is having sex the wrong time. Let me say that again. Don't let your woman put you in where she's telling you, come home, today I'm ovulating. Your body is not a machine, you will shut down. All you need to know from her, if you are trying to get her pregnant, find out when she starts her menstrual period for that month. The day she starts, like today is the 16th. If she say, hey, babe, I see my period. You as a man, count 10 days from today. So day 10, 11, 12, 13. Those 4 days, she's going to ovulate. You are going to score in one of those 4 days. When a woman ovulates, the best of women, she can only produce 1 or 2 eggs a month. Those 1 or 2 eggs, they are better if she's younger. If she's an older woman, she's producing weaker eggs at a later age. That's why our grandparents used to marry early. They're not stupid. They were a lot wiser. So a woman who is younger produces more quality eggs, 1 or 2. That egg is only going to wait 24 hours for your sperm. If your sperm is not around, that egg disintegrates and becomes menses for the next cycle. So, but if you turn her on and she's wet, your own sperm can stay in her body 3 to 4 days. So remember, day 10, 11, 12, 13. If you knock her on day 10 and you travel, she can still be pregnant for you on day 12. Because if you did the right thing and she's wet, your sperm is hanging around. Because she may not ovulate on that day. She may ovulate the next day and your sperm will just catch it. Sure, you understand? So, wrong timing of sex and inappropriate. A woman you want to get pregnant is not the one you're going to turn into knocking. No, let her calm down. Do love making. When she's wet, even if you're a 2-minute man, just go in there. We need only 1 sperm. But every time you ejaculate millions. So you only need 1 to score. So let's encourage that 1 to get to the point. And where that 1 is going is not the Korodu road. It's not a straight road. There are some curvatures. Your sperm and my sperm cannot jump. They can only swim. They need a wet environment to swim.
Okay.
Good aim.
Yes. 1 second. Let me get the gentleman here. Then I'll come to Angel. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Morning. No.
Please, I have 3 questions.
Okay.
One is about before having a date, the kind of meal you are going to take.
Fantastic.
For example, men like us that has wives at home, I no go lie. If I want to have good sex with my wife that night, if she cooks a meal that is against what we need, does it mean we are going to abandon the meal to the next day to make sure we satisfy that our aim?
Yes.
Secondly, I have this elderly man, about 48 to 50, that anytime he wants to ease himself, it takes time to come out. And the track is very tiny, just like a newborn baby. Even a newborn baby's own is more straightforward. So I want to know why.
Yes, so the first part is a common question. Trust me, because when there's a power failure, failure begets failure. It's going to affect you psychologically. You're going to think you're going to fail again. And if the woman is not cooperating, she will be saying, you want to start what you cannot finish. So please, on the day of date night, the day you want to score, to knock, avoid eating swallow close to the performance day. Trust me, even if it's the best swallow she has cooked, you can eat it afterwards. Don't eat swallow close to that performance. You want your body to be as light as possible. You can have fruits. You can have watermelon. You can even put what they call cloves, konofuru, inside your water. Cloves is one of the best nutrients for men. It boosts your testosterone production. You can have all that. After performance, you can come and eat any food she gave you. Honestly. So don't do that. The second part of your question is a man in his late 40s who is having difficulty urinating.
Yeah.
See, urination should come easily. When there is an obstruction, it's more likely that the prostate is affected. Of all the things that affect the prostate, cancer is the lowest. Prostate cancer is one of the extremely slow growing. But we have to pay attention to other things. There is inflammation. There is infection. And you know why? Because of the location of the prostate. This is your prostate and this is the bladder. They sit like that. There is no fence between them. So if your bladder contains urine and you are not emptying in time, the bacteria will multiply and they will find their way to the prostate. What does the prostate do in response? It swells to defend itself. Swelling of the prostate will obstruct urine flow. That's how it works.
It's probably the prostate that is causing that. Somebody said, I'll come to you, sir. Somebody said, I have a big bola. My wife runs from me. What can I do?
No. So the question is, the man is well endowed, and he said his wife is running away from him, right? That's actually what most men want, right? Because you see, he has to play with the woman. When a woman is lubricated, they can take any size bola. Let me say that again. When a woman is lubricated, they become elastic. They can take any bola. So he needs to play with the woman's body so she gets wet. His bola size will not matter.
Fantastic.
All right, sir.
Angel first. I'll come to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, this is a lovely topic, and thanks for being here with us.
Thank you.
I have 3 things to say. 2 are questions, and 1 is like an advice, because I'm also a sex therapist. Okay. Yes. Sir, what is the reason, why is it that most women don't love men that have small John Thomas? Yes. And number 2, sir, what is the cause of swollen testicles? Like, they call it Ikpa in Yoruba. And then number 3, as regards masturbation, my own findings as a sex therapist and with my education, I would say God only judged the contents of your heart. The reason for that thing, I stand to say this, that for all men that is in this house here, you don't need any side chick. If you are horny, the best way to ease is masturbation. But don't become addicted to it. You can manage this and you can be disciplined. It's only the context behind it that matters.
Thank you very much. Okay, so small penis and swollen testicles.
So the first part of his question is something we've always been saying in men's health circle. Does size matter? Right? It's not the size of the dog. It's the fight in the dog that matters. It's not the size of that dog. It's the fight in the dog that matters. If you ever travel to Atlanta, they have Chihuahua dogs. If that Chihuahua smells meat, it's not leaving you alone until somebody comes to relieve that Chihuahua. So it depends on how the man uses his small John Thomas. Most reason women will feel dissatisfied. You see, most women's G-points are varied, but most women's G-points are internally located. If your John Thomas is halfway, you are not getting there. But there are other ways you can get her to get wet before you introduce your John Thomas. Are you with me? So he needs to learn all that. And that's where the issue of foreplay comes into play. The second question is about swollen testicles. Your testicle is a production factory. That's why we talk about you need to protect it. There's a reason Baba God put it outside of your body. If your testicle is inside your body, your belly temperature will kill it. So it has to be outside. And when it swells, you have to look at what we call varicose veins. Each testicle are suspended by veins. Something is obstructing the flow of those veins. It could be infection. Because when it swells, it becomes painful. So they need to be addressed.
Okay, fantastic. Sir, I thought, okay, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I thought Mr. Dan wanted to know.
I'm happy to be here. I'm a first timer.
Welcome.
Like King Sonny Ade said, King Jenyo, King Jeresi, Afomi Ojo is talking about the topic of today.
Yes.
So what I'm saying in essence, the right environment between a man and a woman must be present. When it is time for you to go into the field, and suddenly the woman drops a line that will make your John Thomas
go down.
To go down.
Yes.
The environment is defeated.
Yes.
Then our government too needs to help us. You are in the mood. Hey, everything is set. Suddenly, power failure.
NEPA.
The room is hot.
Yes.
Nothing is coming forth.
Yes.
You don't have money in your pocket.
Yes.
You are thinking of so many things because not until I was able to get a doctor, when we were looking for the fruit of the womb, we waited for 9 years.
Wow.
Until we met a doctor who said, always take away all those problems.
External factors.
Go in as a newly recruited player and fire on and you will deliver. And by the following year, we were able to get the results. What I'm saying in essence is, apart from infection and other things, couples should make the right environment available so that the results can retain them in their various clubs.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Our time is fast spent. Let me take a few more. Yes, Samuel and then Mr. Dan. Go ahead.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So my own question is that on the preventive side, they say prevention is better than cure. So you said sex is very important to man. So my own question is that for some parents, they influence their children, like, okay, at this age, that's when you can start having this, or have a girlfriend, or start having marriage. So when is the right age to start having sex? That's my own question.
Wow.
That's a good question.
No, that's a fantastic question. Again, I'm going to give you global data. Fertility rate globally has gone down because of what he said. Nigeria is still doing okay. In the 50s, a typical Nigerian woman will have 4.9 children. That's about 5. Now they're doing 2.1. There are 3 factors. 2 of the factors have full control with women. A woman's education has gone up. The higher educated she is, the less likely she wants you to turn her into a baby factory. Women age, right? I've mentioned this before. My grandmother gave birth to my dad in 1925. 1925, she was about 15 years old. She was considered old at that time because her age mates were getting married at 9 and 10. Again, it goes to the quality of the eggs. When a woman starts menses at the age of 10, 11, 12, she's ovulating and losing the most quality eggs. The older she gets, at 33, 34, 35, she's left with only 18% of her eggs. Those eggs are not the most quality eggs available. So there is less chance for them to be allowed to score because of. And the third one is what we've all been talking about: male stress. Stress is killing us, especially we black men. Is it the blood pressure that is causing it? Is it the lack of sleep? Is it financial responsibilities? So those are all the things why it's difficult to say this is the right age for somebody to start having sex. But that is the question most parents are facing now. If you have a daughter who is 25, 26, 27, she's educated, she has masters, and there are no men for her. Not that there are no men, the men are still struggling. And biological clock is going on our own side. So what do you think is happening? Women are saving their eggs now. They're putting their eggs in a bank so they can use the eggs later on in life, and that means the men are becoming less and less relevant into that childbearing stage.
But you've not answered this question as a young man. What's the right time to start having sex, Abi?
No, that's the point. Because you see, if I tell him start having sex at the age of, as a man, when his body starts producing all this testosterone, we produce testosterone until we leave Earth.
Right.
But who is he going to have sex with? And the church is already telling him no masturbation, no all this.
Gotcha, okay.
So he has to be very mindful and be picky with what he does.
Okay. Our last question.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, I have a very serious issue that has been affecting me for a while. Okay. It has been affecting me for a while now.
Wow.
Most times, I'm always sleep deprived. Anytime in the night, when it's bedtime, it's very hard because I will look for sleep, I will not see it. I don't know why. It's a serious matter because it will not come when it's supposed to come. But
come later on.
At times when I'm in the show, in the studio, that's when the sleep will come.
Okay.
And it's very embarrassing and very irritating.
All right.
So, and number two, how long should somebody go for, maybe to go check up for prostate cancer? How long? Is it 3 months, 6 months, 9 months? How
Thank
long?
you.
Fantastic question. So let me take the second one first. For every black man, the recommendation is at the age of 40. At the age of 40, as a black man, you should check your PSA. If you now have history of prostate problem in your family, you want to check it early. The recommendation is, if in your family, maybe your uncle had prostate problem at the age of 60, you should be checking it 10 years before that, 50. If he had it at 40, you should be checking yourself, 30. And depending on what number they find, don't be scared. It's just a number. There's what we call prostate velocity. So if your number this year is 1, and next year they say 2, it has gone too fast in 1 year. It's supposed to go up by 0.1 every year. So if it has gone more than that, you ask the doctor for what is called PSA velocity. That is what you do. The second part of your question is not only you. You have insomnia, difficulty sleeping. There are 2 forms. It's either difficulty falling asleep or difficulty staying asleep. And see, your body is that kind of machine that you've been sleep deprived for so long, it's difficult for you to just snap back. And the mistake people make is, I did not sleep Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to catch up on Friday. No, your body works on a 24-hour circadian rhythm. So if you don't sleep enough today, which is 6 to 8 hours, you cannot catch it up tomorrow. So you need to go in. As much as we do not recommend sleeping tablets, because they're not actually making you sleep, they're sedating you. But we use it to correct your brain, to get you back into sleeping, because sleep is extremely important. Every time you are sleep deprived, your body thinks you are under stress. It releases stress hormones. It's going to make your John Thomas fail.
Okay. Thank you so much. I have to wrap this up. But let me just, you've spoken now. No, somebody has not spoken. Cloves.
Yes, no. Cloves is very, very important. It's what they call konofuru. You can buy it at any market. It comes either in seed or you can blend it as powder. My wife blends mine and I put it in my cereal. It could be in oatmeal, it could be in custard. You take it regularly, it helps you. But the other thing, like since you mentioned it, look, men, let's involve into tomatoes. Tomato is good for your prostate. It contains lycopene. All the medications we use for prostate, like Flomax, it contains lycopene. So the more you eat tomatoes, whether fresh or tomato paste, is good for your prostate. And again, do not sit for too long. Sitting is the new smoking. When we sit for that long, blood is not flowing. When blood doesn't flow, John Thomas closes up. Please.
Okay. Somebody says, what does sperm do to a woman's body? Can you help us? What does sperm do to a woman's body? I don't know.
Okay, good. So what does sperm do to a woman's body? So a woman who is pregnant, for example, your sperm is foreign to her. You remember, she has donated only the egg. Yours is foreign. So during that 9 months of pregnancy, she's going through war. She wants to get rid of what you have given her. And her body is trying to fight. So that's why pregnancy is extremely dangerous, even though we take it for granted. But if it did not lead to pregnancy, the woman's vagina is a normal flora. It destroys whatever you dump there as long as it doesn't score. So she can pee it out. It's just a pouch.
But some women drink it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. My question is that you said a man supposed to knock 21 times in a month. How about person that not have wife or person that never married?
God bless you, Jerry. It's a very simple question.
No, wait now.
A very simple question.
He said, how is a man supposed to make up 21 times, especially for a man who is not married? It's 21 ejaculations, right? Again, there's difference between ejaculation and the whole 3-course meal of sex. So for a man, so for you, for example, let's say you are in your 20s or your 30s, and you are not making up that 21 times, there is what is called stagnation theory. Again, it's not Dr. Abasi. These have been proven. Every type of cancer we see, especially prostate, when they do the biopsy, they find toxins in them. These are toxins that your body is supposed to flush out. And you are not flushing it out because you are not ejaculating regularly. So they looked at people who only do 7 ejaculations a month. They come with higher risk. But other people will tell you there are other things you can do. Yes, diet is part of it. Exercise is part of it. But trust me, the best form of exercise is love making. And the more you flush your pipeline, the more you reduce the toxin that will be left there.
Okay. Esther, it's enough. We don't try. Thank you, Dr. Abasi. I think we can wrap this up. Is there any important issue that has not been addressed? Not you. I'm not coming to you. An important issue that you've not heard. Okay, you are don't worry. Okay, you spoken. Let me talk. Yes, one issue.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, there is this thing happening to me.
Yes.
Personally, if me and my girlfriend have something,
yes.
So immediately we are done, the sperm comes out. When she stand up, I was like, the thing just come down, and it's not having pregnant.
Good. No, so that's a common observation, meaning, and that's why you see some women who are in the process of getting pregnant, they stay in bed. Some of them will even raise their leg.
Yeah.
Some of them, yes. So this is, look, that's a big misconception. Every time a man ejaculates, you are going to produce millions. You are not producing 1 or 2, right? And where you dump your million is right here. But remember, fertilization occurs at the back. And your sperm cannot jump. It can only swim. So be less concerned about what spill out. Be more concerned about you getting her to keep what you have dumped in her. Make sure she's wet enough. The moment you finish ejaculating, don't get up yet. She doesn't know you are done. So you stay there the next few seconds. Any of your soldiers that are good, you see, every time a man makes sperm, we call it SFA, seminal fluid analysis. I don't know where to go. Are they going to go to the left or to the right? So maybe 15% will go to the left. I want you to lose. So the 15% that makes it to the right, where the egg is, you want one of them to be strong enough. That's why you are what you eat. Take your clothes, drink regular water, get good sleep. All you need is 1 to score.
On that note, hey, my 18 hours full today. Thank you very much for coming, gentlemen. We'll see you again next year. We do this once a year. But honestly, I must really thank you very much, Dr. Abasi, for coming. Really appreciate you. We don't take it for granted at all.